a toaster. You have to learn how to dissect, redissect, break open, and then use hydrochloric acid, every acid in the periodic table and chemistry. Once its DNA is literally on the cell track of the whole toaster. And you want me to use it again? I think not.
Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Amara. If you're new here, that is who I am. And from the video, I guess you can tell I'm going to be heading to campus this week. And today is going to be my first time actually going on to the campus and seeing what the school looks like. And I'm so excited for it because I've never been on it as yet. Since I was in quarantine, my last video I explained what happened, and I just finished my quarantine on Friday, so I didn't go anywhere specific. I've been going to the grocery and to Penny's, as boring as that sounds, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. And most of my classes have been online, and I'm not going to show you any of that because it's just going to be boring people talking, but it is what it is. But today I have to go get my ID card, my banking registration, set it up. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to show you bits and pieces of what's going on, and then I'll cut to when I actually do have classes in person. I'm not sure where I'm going to be heading to first of all because I've never been on campus before, but I know there's like a map on the school website, so I'm probably going to follow that or just ask around, but it shouldn't be too hard. And so just going to be banking an ID for today. As I'm on my way now, it's a bit noisy. On my way to the campus, so make sure when you're going out also to wear a mask. I got one of the two items I came for. I got my ID card, which I'll show you just now, but like I look like a mess anyways. But morning everyone, welcome back. Today's day 2 of trying to get to school for the first time in 6 months. For today, hopefully it's not too much, but try a new makeup look. I suck at makeup, so please don't judge too hard, but this is what I'm going for. Let me show you my outfit of the day. Okay, so I don't have a tripod stand, so I'm using a peanut butter jar. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this. I know today is going to be a good day because I had a dream last night. I had a dream. Let me tell you about it. So everybody knows Niall Horan from One Direction, right? He's the person who inspired me to come here and study. And I'll get into a further story about that one later on. That's an interesting story. So I had a dream that Niall Horan was in my media class and we became best friends. And I want to manifest that because that would be such a great reality. But I'm hoping for the best today, and I'm going to show y'all right after this clip me walking to class and hopefully just behind the scenes of everything. So I hope you enjoy. So y'all know those big puffy microphones they use in production. We got to use that. We got to learn how to use a type of recorder. I get the precise name for it just now, but we got to learn how to use it. It was tricky at first because like I've never used a device like that before, but you know, interesting learning stuff to do. So yeah. Hi guys, it is like 2 days later. Apparently I forgot what happened was my teachers canceled the whole day of labs and practicals, so I couldn't film anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video, and then next week I'm gonna show you a small clips of just like a part of my studio. But the reason why I look rough like this morning, Friday morning, is because of what happened last night. So I haven't been cooking for a while. All I've been doing these days for the last 2 weeks was buying microwavable food. So like hot dogs, I fed up with microwave hot dogs. It'll be spaghetti and like just like small like foods and stuff. But like I'm trying to keep healthy. And I was like, and then one of my friends convinced me to go buy a pan. So I was like, okay, great. I'm gonna go buy myself a pan in Tesco. I'm gonna start trying to cook food. And the reason why I haven't started cooking is because I didn't know how to use the stove. And I finally got the courage to ask my landlord to help me fix the stove and help me use it. So I bought my food and everything. Food is seasoned. I have my chicken ready, seasoned and everything the next day. And I'm realizing the stove was not coming on. I was like, okay, well, if I can't get my chicken to cook, I'm just gonna like, you know, toast some bread, and I'll call that George for the evening, and then I'll wait until the night when he comes and helps me try to fix it. So I'm about to take out my slices of bread, right? I just bought Nutella and peanut butter. I was like, okay, great, let's toast some bread. So I'm gonna toast the bread, and I realized the toaster is not working, right? The toaster is not working at all. And I'm like, okay, well, what's happening? And then out of nowhere, one of my roommates in the next room, he comes in and is like, I don't suggest you use the toaster. And I was like, oh, why? He's like, look down inside. I was like, I'm not looking down in any crevice. I am looking down, because when someone says to look down, there's either a bug, something dead, or I just don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. So my mind instantly went to, okay, well, there's an insect inside. I don't want to see it. So I was like, okay, great. Don't tell me. So I was left to microwave my bread. Now, have you heard anybody who microwaved bread before? No, because none existed. Nobody microwaves bread, but I had to, because I was hungry. Otherwise, I would just starve and die. So to avoid that, I microwaved my bread. So it was late into the night when I called up the landlady, because the landlord wasn't just picking up or anything, and I was like, hey, can you come and like fix my oven, because like, you know, not my oven, my stove, because it's not coming on. She's like, okay, yeah, great. So she comes, and I'm just here like, okay, well, while the stove is working now, I could finally cook my meat. Well, while the stove was not working, I was like, can you check the toaster? I think something's wrong with it, like it wasn't working. She was like, oh, really? Okay, well, let me just check. She's like fiddling with this toaster, and then she was like, she's like, you know what's inside? I was like, no, what? No, I don't want to know. But she's like, there's a mouse. A mouse. A mouse. I was like, oh, a mouse. That's usual. I usually fry my mice too. And then she's like, oh, I'll just set up some traps around the area. I was like, I don't want a trap. I want an exterminator to come and look around the whole premises to check and see where it is. Sorry, I'm so over dramatic, but after that, I was like, there's something called leptospirosis where people die. I'm not about to be that number. I was like, God is a miracle worker. I was thinking about it last night, because if my roommate didn't come, I would have probably still eaten the bread, warmed it up, and it might would have touched the mouse, and I probably wouldn't even be here. I'd probably be in the hospital dying. So God is a miracle worker. So I have to thank God for making that happen, because oh my goodness, things like that in restaurants cause them to shut down. That's a whole different story. I'm not using that toaster. You have to learn how to dissect, redissect, break open, and then use hydrochloric acid, and every acid in the periodic table and chemistry to clean that toaster out, because that thing has been there for, I don't know, months. Its DNA is literally on the cell track of the whole toaster. And you want me to use it again? I think not. I am not me. I should do a whole video of the joke of the day, because my life was a whole joke. This is the same toaster that we found the dead mice in. See, I don't think it's inside. I don't want to show it. I don't think it's there anymore. Hope not. But there's no way in God I'm using that. So the fact that she still had the audacity to bring it back, and I don't trust that. I'm just gonna buy myself a new one, and I don't want to die. So because people drop down faster from that disease and COVID right now. Okay, I don't want to be a number right now. I just want to be me. So I'm just gonna end this video here, and then I'm gonna leave a part 2 next week. So I hope you all do enjoy, and and keep tuned, because my life is a crazy roller coaster, and you all are welcome to join it. And yeah, I'll see you all next week. Bye.